Let's just say post-production is not my favorite thing to do. That's not being mean, right? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Today is week 3. Now, week 3, as promised, is, week 3, as promised, is the breathing we've been working on, the meditation we've been working on, and now we're adding movement. There are so many parts, like science is on overdrive right now. It's an interesting thing. Science is on overdrive right now, how to maximize the amount of caloric, I'm just going to go there, right? Caloric output, heightening of our internal system. So that's what calories are anyways, heat, right? Building our heart rate, all of that kind of stuff. They're trying to, because we are so lazy as a society, they're trying to maximize all this stuff. So basically, I only had to walk 10 steps instead of 10,000, right? And interesting enough, they're coming right back around to where they started. Of course they are, right? They're coming right back around to static, which means static active, which means doing something for a short period of time, using only your breath and tiny adjustment movements, right? Feeling sensations, and they're coming right back around to that, and they're finding that is the exact same thing, right? People are building muscle, they're building cardiovascular health, all that kind of stuff, just by doing what they don't want to think that they're doing, which is yoga, right? Like they've got this aversion to it. So we're gonna do all 3 of these things this morning. Now, I'm appreciative if you've got a mat, great. If you decided to stay in bed this morning, that's okay too. I would prefer for you to pop up and get on the floor just so you have more of a flat space. But the 3 that we're gonna do today, you should be okay in bed. Tomorrow, not, okay? So, but floor is going to always be better. It's just a solid ground. Okay, dogs, you guys go ahead and have at it. Let's find our comfy cozy. Right, for me, today, I guess I'm on my heels, okay? Whether you've got crisscross applesauce, or I'm giving you the option too of taking the deer pose, the one where your one leg is in front. I will tell you when to switch places, okay? Because this is some people's comfy cozy. I would kind of prefer to be shot. I tried it yesterday. That ain't happening. I didn't even make it 3 minutes. All right. So once you find your comfy cozy, and we're going to ignore the dogs because clearly they found another cat or a frog or a snake or another bug. Yeah. Thank you, Rain. All right. So let's go to our Anapana breathing. Close the eyes. It's an inhale through the nose. And an exhale through the nose. Okay. Don't judge it. You need to use your tools, you use your tools. I need to use my tools pretty much almost every other time, even just to check to make sure that I'm like, okay, am I lying to myself that I can find this movement underneath the nose and above the lip? Probably doesn't. It's helpful that I haven't seen Amanda the Waxer in a while, right? I also find I guess maybe it's a little cheater. I find I do a little bit more forceful breath until I can feel the heat. And then once I can feel the heat and the cool, I can back it off to my normal breathing just to find the sensation. Inhale through the nose and out through the nose. And I want to start off just taking the awareness to the top of the head, all the way to the top. And we're going to give ourselves some adjustment here, okay? So once you take your attention to the top of the head and you're still breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, I want you to notice where the top of the head is in relation to the rest of the body. Kind of weird, right? I'm not asking you about your neck. I'm not asking about your chest, your hips. That's typically what we adjust. I want you to start all the way at the top. And does it need to change in order for your sensation to not be too much or too little? Right? Too much of something, too little of something, both poison. Somewhere in the middle, balance, that's what we're aiming for. Personally, I'm good. But you can see where I'm going here. Go back to your Anapana breathing. Inhale. All right, now go in between the eyebrows and then do your double eye close. Is there a color there? Can we get there yet? If we move too fast, it's okay if we have. If we've moved too fast, go back to your Anapana breathing and just let yourself rest there. Sometimes I desperately want a color, a specific something to show up. No, Peter, I'm not petting you right now. No, the other hand's not going to work either. Sometimes, it's not even sometimes, 90% of the times I do a double eye close and I go, ooh, what do I get this time? And it's like complete attachment to what I'm going to receive. Almost like a birthday gift, right? Like, ooh, what am I going to get? Today I'm receiving a half moon light blue. Go. Gently start to take your focus. Don't lose whatever color you have, or you can leave it there. You don't have to take it with you if you can. That's a lot higher level stuff, is to take the color with you, okay? No worries. But I want you to think about the sensation happening in between the eyebrows. And does something need to change? Too much, too little? I furrow my brow, totally furrow it. So maybe I can try to back off the furrow. Go back to the breath. Take your attention up to the top of the head. We're going to slide down. Top of the head, does anything need to adjust? In between the eyebrows, anything need to adjust? Take it to the nose, to the lips, to the chin, to the neck. Stay there for a second. Inhale through the nose. And out through the nose. Sensations. What's happening? Cold, hot, numb, pain, spiky, relaxed, nothing. What small item can be adjusted if need be? I personally dropped my chin down a little bit, lengthened the back of the neck. And take the awareness back up the neck, in between the eyes, and top of the head. Let's head back down again. Top of the head, in between the eyes, nose, mouth, chin, neck. Let's go to the shoulders. And the awareness is on both shoulders, and this is the complete shoulder. What's the sensation? I want you to adjust accordingly. Too much, too little, both poison. What'd you find you did to allow yourself to not only sink in, but realize where you're holding tension? I myself bent my elbows a smidge, allowed my hands to come up further on the thighs. This was all from the shoulders. I rolled them down and back a little. Let the trapezius muscles settle down. And check back in with the sensation. And take it back up to the neck, to the chin, to the nose, to in between the eyes, to the top of the head. Back to your breathing. Inhale through the nose and out through the nose. And guiding it back down, top of the head, in between the eyebrows, taking it down the neck, taking it to the shoulders, and now taking it to the chest. Now I'm going to allow ourselves to kind of combine two here, our heart and our upper abs, all right, the rectus abdominis, the above the navel. Now, along with that alignment will come your middle back and almost your upper butt, but a little higher than that. What's the awareness? It's a big area, but you know it when you feel it. What tiny thing do you need to just kind of give a little something to? We're not moving anything else. What's the sensation? Numb, hot, cold, pokey, chilled, sprinkled. Any word you want. Onomatopoeia. Adjectives, whatever you need. Slowly inhale after you've adjusted, acknowledged, and then take it back up to the neck, shoulders, to the neck, middle of the eyes, to the top of the head. Take it back down. Let the literal, almost you're watching this water seep down your body, taking it from one to the next, to the next, to the next, and now we are at the hips. Acknowledge the sensation first. Where are we at? Too much, too little? I gotta start kicking them out. Too much, too little. And then what can we move? Not very much. to just kind of settle in. Always remembering the Anapana breathing. Take it back up the body. Once you reach the top of the head, we'll take it back down one more time. Down, 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 down to the hips. And we'll take it all the way to the legs. Now we're going to allow the legs to be its own part. The groin, the legs, all in our color red. What do you need? This is where we need the most too little, too much, when we're seated on the ground like this. I want you to acknowledge the sensation first. Go back to your breathing. Now, before we go back up, I want you to slowly take your entire body forward, and you're going to swing your legs out to one side or the other. And allow yourself to come down onto your back, knees bent, feet flat, and allow for this resetting of the body to be that little change. It's a huge, massive change, I get it, but allow for it to be the subtle change that we couldn't do with the gravity pushing down on us with so much compression. And as we feel the tingling sensation, as we start to acknowledge all of these sensations that maybe we didn't feel before, or we don't think about, or we want to go away. We have such an attachment to, like, I don't want to feel any pain. I don't want to feel any pain. Yeah, I get that. Let's start from the tips of the toes and go ahead and take your inner eye, and guide it up past the heels, past the ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips. Try to relax each one of those muscles. As we head up past the hips, lower back, middle back, upper back, shoulders, neck. Maybe check the weight in the top of the head or the back side of the head. Take the awareness all the way up to the top of the head. Anapana breathing, inhale and exhale. Place both hands down onto the mat next to you. Now, when we do that and we rotate the palms, you're going to immediately notice your shoulders roll in. I want you to try to roll your shoulders back, and instead of your hands being flat, maybe make fists, and if you can put your fists down, or if you want to keep your palms open. I always have a little bend in my elbow, so it's very difficult to keep my shoulders open and my hands flat. So I'm going to give you options. You can close them down. Just going to use your triceps more. You can use the side of your wrists, which is going to use your bicep more. Tricep as well, kind of goes in between. And then if you open all the way, we're going to end up using your back muscles a little bit more. Palms to the sky. All right. This is a retention breath. Right now you're still Anapana breathing. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. As we inhale, please lift your hips up, pulling your belly in as much as you can. Once your hips are up, they don't have to be high. Hold it, holding the breath. Press through the shoulders, not the back of your head. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Inhale through the nose, lifting the hips up. Now I am okay with the majority of the weight. Hold it, being in your back. Don't think that you need to have this in your shoulders or the back of your head. Exhale, lower the hips back down. Inhale, start to lift the hips up. Use your heels. Hold it. And exhale, lower the hips back down. All right, we're going to get a little longer here. Inhale. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale. Keep your gate closed. Inhale. Slowly start to come up. You're going to notice your butt muscles are going to start working for you. Hold. I want them to. I want the back side of the body to start working. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. This is your longest one. Hold. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Flip your palms over if you did. If you didn't, you had those others, just take your hands to your chest. Happy place. Anapana breathing. Hands once again come down next to you, whatever you chose, palms up, palms down, fists down. I'm going to pull my heels a little closer into the glutes just because I know what's going on. All right, press your heels down, get your belly engaged. All right, so we're going to inhale, lift the hips up, up, up. And exhale, down, down, down. Do not let your butt touch the floor. Hold. Inhale, lift the hips up. Watch the top of the back side of the head. Exhale, lower down, down, down. Don't touch, hold. Feel what's the sensation, what's happening at your lower back, your butt muscles, your hamstrings. Inhale, hips go up. Exhale, lower down and down and down, down. Hold. During that hold is where all your magic is happening right now. It's 2 more. 1 more short, 1 more long. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it there. Are you lifting your toes? Are you pressing your heels? What's happening without even you asking your body what's happening? Then go back to controlling it. Inhale. And exhale, lower. This is your longest one. Hold the breath outside the body. 2, 3, 4. I'm having to change my shoulders. I'm pressing through the heels. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower all the way down. Inhale. You'll need it. Pull the right knee in, pull the left knee in, and hug. Place the feet back down onto the mat. Hands down next to you. And try it on both sides. 4, okay? Through the nose, inhale. Hold at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Your body knows what to do now. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Hold. 2, 3, 4. You find you can go a little deeper without even thinking about it. Exhale. 2. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we have one more. Inhale. Don't judge me if this is 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Last hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower all the way down. One knee at a time. Pull into the chest. Right leg up, left arm, right arm, left leg. Let's give ourselves some big old circles. Big old circles. All the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Pull everything back. Pull everything forward. Everything back. Everything forward. One more time. Big old circles. And pull your belly and grab the back sides of the legs and roll up to seated. Now there's one more stretch, and okay, so I set myself a timer, and we have one more stretch. I just need you to do crisscross applesauce and come on up onto all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, finding the length of the body through being on all fours. Now, the exact same, starting at the top of the head, finding your Anapana breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. What can you adjust? What tiny? Can you maybe twist your elbows? Gently start to move your hips back to your heels. Keep your hands right where they were. Let the body morph and roll into almost a ball where the head starts to hang. My butt does not touch my heels. Can you find your Anapana breathing here in child's asana or child's pose? Let's try one more time. Pull the belly in, pull yourself forward. I want you to find a good all fours position where everything is long. It's not too much or too little on any area. No attachment. Anything being uncomfortable, if the neck is being a neck issue, give it the love it needs, move it to where it needs to be, to where you don't have attachment to it. And then as if I pretend I have a hold of your hips and I am pulling your hips directly behind you. And then as the hips go directly behind you, the chest goes down on top of the thighs. Who knew there was a way to actually get in and out of child's pose? Come back to your Anapana breathing. Slowly, gate closed, lowest of lower, belly in. Come on, back up onto all fours. Now, however you would like to, come crisscross applesauce so we can face each other. I'm going to go to the side that I don't like. I really need to start doing that again. All right. Shoulders down and back. And then kind of check things out. Give yourself a little check. Did you misuse any part of the body that you feel crampy in? Like, hey, okay, that wasn't bad. Or, oh man, what I thought was neutral was not neutral at all. Okay, we get to learn that. We get to learn those lessons. It's a practice. Take your hands to the heart center and pull the thumbs to the nose. 3 beautiful sharing breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Last one. The light that lives in me truly loves the divine, essential, glorious light that lives inside of you. Namaste. Hello, kitten.